All right, number 12, we have a tank consisting of 106,496 liters of water. At the end of each day, half the water is removed and not replaced. We want to know how much water is left in the tank after 13 days. So a couple ways of thinking about this. If you're going to use that formula, because we're losing half, so we're dividing by 2 every time. So if I was going to use the geometric formula, I would be using my starting amount, 106,496 times 1/2. That's the difference. We're losing half, raised to the n minus 1. Now, the reason why we start n minus 1 is because normally when we start these sequences, we start counting at day 1. And on the first day, we don't lose anything, so that's why we say n minus 1. However, if we just kind of back scale, shift this back and say we're starting at day 0, then we can rewrite this formula, okay, without using this n minus 1. So 2 things you need to do. If you're going to use the general formula, when they say 13 days later, either you need to go all the way to 14, okay, because if you start at 1 and you add 13, you'll get day 14, so you'll need to put 14 for n. Or if you back scale and start at day 0, say that this is day 0, then you can use this formula, AN equals 106,496 times 1/2 just to the 13th power. Either way, this is what you're going to be doing, but this allows you not to have to manipulate and change anything. So, because even if you put 14 here, 14 minus 1 is going to give you 13. This is what we're doing, okay? But just so you know, normally we start with 1. So if I'm saying 13 days later and you want to use this formula and not change anything, you need to go to 14. So you got to use a little math intuition there. Otherwise, you can kind of back scale and say, okay, let's call this day 0 and then go to just the 13. But either way, you're going to be doing the same thing. So this is the computation that we want to do. And this will tell us how many liters of water will be in there after 13 days. Okay. So we're going to compute, since these are some pretty big numbers with the calculator. Second quit. Okay. 106,496 times, let's do in parentheses, 1/2, 1 divided by 2. And then we're going to raise that to the 13th power. Okay, so approximately 13 liters will be left in the tank.